Hello students, after studying this module, you shall be able to know how does mass media influence the process of socialization, learn different theories which propose various approaches towards influence of media on socialization, identify different modes of media which influence socialization. Culture is made up of like-minded group of people living together at the same place who follow the characteristics of everyday life. Some of the characteristics are visible and there are some which our people are not aware of but do have an impact if not followed. Socialization is the understanding of the values, norms, and laws of the particular culture a person is residing in. It is the process where we learn the meanings and practices which help us to understand the diversities of cultures and behave according to that. This terminology is constantly used and furthered by sociologists, social psychologists, and anthropologists, and educationalists in order to describe the process of inheriting norms, customs, and ideologies of cultures by an individual. This process, therefore, aids individuals with apt and adequate skills, habits, and acceptable behaviors necessary for participating and being a valid member within their own society. Considering this, socialization becomes more than just being social with groups. It also incorporates those behaviors that promote and continue values, norms, customs, traditions, symbols, etc. of a specific culture, thus preserving it, like for an example of this cultural indoctrination is of gender socialization, where specific roles, professions, desires, expectations are associated with different genders. People start differentiating children on the basis of gender from the moment they are born, like decorating the room with color pink and dolls for girls and with the color blue and cars for boys. Media plays a very influential role in the processes of socialization. Marshall McLuhan once said that the medium is the message, which means the passage through which information is transferred differentiates the meaning of the message, as a message in a newspaper will have a different impact than a message displayed through television. As TV gives a visual impact to the message and holds a long-lasting imprint on the mind, print media are better than visual media at communicating details and information. As newspapers focus more on in-depth knowledge on the topic and helps in understanding the topic better. Media socialization theories. Strong media theories. Hypodermic needle theory. This theory is also known as magic bullet theory. The hypodermic needle model suggests that messages inducing out of media are transferred to the audience and impact them. Media messages have a strong influence on the receiving audience and it is difficult to change it or escape from it. Cultivation theory. Cultivation theory suggests that exposure to visual information like television over time impacts the viewer's view and perceptions of reality. Cultivation theorists believe that people who view more have more convergent views than people who view less, as they do not let their opinions and beliefs to get contradicted by someone. Gerbner and his associates argue that people who view violence on TV get exposure to the realities in life. They accept that there is a high rate of violence prevalent in everyday life than people who do not view TV much. Weak media theories. Weak media approaches argue that the strong media theories overstate the influence and power of media. In particular, these studies emphasize factors that help mediate between the media and the people. These mediating factors include importance of pre-existing conditions, selective exposure. People choose media that already conform with or confirm pre-existing views, opinions, or inclinations. Selective perception. People perceive media information according to pre-existing beliefs, opinions, inclinations. Selective retention. People recall the content that is consonant with their views and preferences. Opinion leaders. People often do not digest information directly but have it processed by opinion leaders who provide context, cues, and meaning for audience. Economics. Due to economic constraints, media tend to broadcast, publish, or disseminate views that are likely to be rejected or questioned by large segments of the population. Purposive audience theories. Uses and gratification approach. People turn to media for a variety of reasons beyond information gathering. People choose media then based on the needs of the moment, that is gratification, example emotional release or diversion, to stay informed, that is surveillance, and to reinforce personal identity. Studies of television viewing show that television serves a variety of uses and satisfies a range of gratifications. Environment or background noise, companionship, entertainment. Regulates, that is, punctuates time, activity, and talk patterns. Communication facilitator, illustrate experience, enter conversations, reduce anxiety, set agenda for talk, clarity values. Affiliation avoidance, family, solidarity, relaxation, conflict. Social learning, decision making, value transmission, information dissemination, substitute schooling. Attention to television, then, will vary on the context in which it is being viewed and the specific needs or intentions of the viewers attending to it. The message of any programming is just as likely to be distorted, changed, ignored, as much as it is to be absorbed. Media systems dependency. There are 6 dependency relations between people and the media. These are self-understanding, social understanding, action orientation, that is, what to buy, how to dress, etc. Interaction orientation, that is, how to handle social situations. Solitary play, social play. In both uses and gratification approach and media systems dependency, people use the media to fulfill certain needs and goals. Active audience theories. Response approach. In this approach, focus is on how people comprehend and interpret media content. Comprehension may differ sharply from the intentions stated or implied of the media. Referential, relate program or content to reality. Metalinguistic, critical, recognize program or content as media construct and example these various components in addition to the message. Socialization from different types of media. Mass media like newspapers, television, radio, magazines are one way of communicating, as people only receive information and they cannot provide any new information or critique. This kind of socialization happens visually by reading the information or viewing it on television or auditory. Television is the most viewed and a massive source of information and have an influence on the cognitive and social development of the child. Socialization from television. Television is one of the most widely accepted modes of mass media, where the most aged to the youngest generation view it together. It provides a lot of valuable information if viewed under supervision of parents for children, as it can have an influence on the child development. Children fall in the trap when they feel that they are interacting with the television as they try to communicate. This is one of the disadvantages of television as a socializer, as they teach the social skills but the application in the not-so-fantasy world is not taught. Children invest a lot of time in viewing television and lose on the opportunity to learn the social skills which they can learn from peer involvement and with parents. A study by Wright et al. In 2001 concluded that babies view television at least 1.5 hours a day from the day of their birth till 2 years. Parental supervision in viewing television can be very beneficial for children, as they can control the timings of watching, where they can make a timetable of their children where a lot of focus is given to playing outdoors. They can teach them appropriate social skills from television, from viewing specific programs which can be useful for the child. They can also teach them decision making by mentoring them when one program finishes to whether look for other or switch off on the set. Parents can teach the effective use of remote control by switching to only those channels which are of value to the child. Educated parents should invest a little time to think about the effects this medium can have on children and use different techniques to teach them. Television is a huge source of education from which children learn. They learn the basic customs and traditions of the culture. They also learn some basic rules of the society. As in the Indian tradition, people greet by closing their hands. They also get exposed to different occupations like doctors, nurses, teachers, etc. They also get to know the institutions of the society, like children go to the school to study. Also, a court is an institution where legal actions are taken or criminals are taken to the court, etc. Radio and socialization. Radio is a media through which information about many topics can be given to those who are living positive. We use radio to communicate the death of our beloved people. On the other hand, our counsel rich use through radio to tell us new job opportunities, information on application form on higher institution, vaccination campaigning in a particular area. According to Anthony Giddens, it's through radio we hear information about job opportunities, words of God that boost our spiritual life on every Sunday. Here we listen to pastor and songs that encourage youth to live a holy spiritual life. On the other hand, it's through the radio business people advertise business items, location and contact numbers in case people may be interested to go by. Thus, radio has a lot of roles and functions when it comes to socialization. Newscasts, dramas and socializations. Children are exposed to watching animated dramas which involve themes and issues related to the society like violence, kidnapping, stealing, homelessness, etc. These are the issues which can spread awareness to the children like AIDS and the ways to prevent AIDS through new and dramas. Children are intended to look at the daily stereotypes and misleading information about the society. Advertisements are one of the common sources of stereotypes like women working in the kitchen. They are involved in ads which intend to sell household products and men with outdoor products like cars. Literature and socialization. Children learn the literature which they are exposed to by the adults. The script is according to which the adult wants the information to be exposed. Culture is influenced by the way an adult symbolically represents the social act in the literature, and then it is followed by the future generation. Authors keep in mind the basic understanding of the society, civility, and unsocial forces of civilization at the time of writing literature for children. This kind of literature began to be institutionalized as a system of communication in the West towards the end of the 17th century as a reaction against feudal barbarism and absolutism to justify the rise of a bourgeois public sphere. This new cultural system of communication has always appeared to speak for humanity. There is also a perverse side of the public sphere which has been explored in the literature, and this has created contradictions to the available and accepted beliefs of children. In the literature, moral lessons, didactic aspect, the ideologies of the ethnic cultures of the society the children live in. Children read and learn this literature, which are taught to be engraved in their mind. Children are taught that these literature are the ultimate truth. They are taught that entertainment, play, other curricular activities are byproducts. To enjoy literature was permissible so long as it was done with a clean mind. The humor of the imagination was suspect and had to be restrained. Children learn to read words and understand through family initiative, school books, religious texts, storybooks, etc. Literature for children was first and foremost a rationalization of a social hegemony. These institutions, such as schools, hospitals, prisons, legal establishments, commercial firms, small factories, printing houses, parliaments, were because of the demand of the middle, as they are hardworking, malleable, and needed a stable and plain career. The early fairy tales of Charles Perrault, Madame d'Aulnay, and Madame Lepresse de Beaumont pay tribute to the ruling bourgeois aristocratic code of civilization. Primer, biblical story, broadsheet, dime novel, almanac, fairy tale, adventure book, romance, nursery rhyme, and pictures were the medium to socialize readers in accord with showing male dominance in the society. Summary: socialization is the understanding of the values, norms, laws of the particular culture a person is residing in. Media plays a very influential role in the process of socialization. Strong media theories propose that media have a very strong influence on the audience. Strong media theories include hypodermic needle theory and cultivation theory. Weak media theories emphasize factors that help mediate between media and people. These factors include importance of pre-existing conditions, opinion leaders, and economics. Purposive audience theories include uses and gratification approach and media systems dependency. Active audience theories focus on how people comprehend and interpret media content. Comprehension may differ sharply from the intentions, stated or implied, of the media. Mass media, that is, newspapers, magazines, comic books, radio, video games, movies, and especially television, present a very different form of socialization than any other because they offer no opportunity for interaction.